call the meeting order. Everyone had a chance to look at the minutes from last month.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. All disapprove, say no.
First, we'll offer any public comments from the public, since there's none. Well, just some updates, not the program updates, but that bank erosion issue, they're working on it this week. All the materials in, so that's being fixed and addressed. So I'm not sure what the status of it is, but I know Mark and his crew's been out there all week and laying the gaming structure with the rock in it. So I'd say they very likely could have finished that up today. But here in the next few days, that project will be wiped off the books and moving on. Summer fun rolls on. With my notes on it, but since we last met, let's see, when did we last meet? We had painting in the park. We talked about that last time. Karaoke night at the pool. That moonlight swim was awesome. I mean, that was so much fun. Everybody had a good time. I'd definitely like to incorporate that more next summer. Because it was good, I mean. You just put karaoke on anything. And we had good attendance. Our moonlight swim's been getting 250 people. I mean, that's where we're making some money up there. We're doing those every other Friday night, which is more than we've ever done. Might be walk out there Friday night and do it. I mean, make that a standard. We had bingo in the park. Had about 87 people. That seemed to go real well. Had some good prizes to give away. Bingo seems to be a thing.
I'll tell you, they go anywhere and they're all crowd.
Well, it's just the prizes that I hate. I don't like going around my hand out. Smiley's been doing all that, but hate to just keep banging on doors for that. But, it's working, so we'll keep doing that sporadically. 4th of July weekend, we had a cornhole tournament. How many teams we have for cornhole?
Cornhole, we've had 6 teams, I think.
I mean, participation's been modest. Our events, but we still get participation. Like kickball and 3-on-3 basketball on the floor. We had 6 teams in each, which is still a good, solid turnout, especially for basketball, which we've not had in 4 or 5 years. So I think, that'll grow. Let's see. Next up is golf night, guys and dolls golf night. We've got several registered already for that. Just a date night thing. We're providing dinner and 9 holes of golf, so that'll be fun. We've got movie night coming up at the end of this month. We'll announce the movie later, but I'm sure that'll be a popular activity. That's on July 28th. We got a pickleball coming. They've been up there this week filling the cracks, cutting them out and refilling them to make it ain't gonna be pretty, but hopefully it'll be playable. And hopefully, as I mentioned before, this fall we we'll get some good news from a grant that will allow us to redo it the right way. But until then, hopefully here next week or so, I'm hoping to have pickleball nets and be able to play. I'm excited to announce that. Summer's, I can't believe it's almost winding up. School will be going back here in a few weeks. We've got back to school bashes at the pool on August 4th and 5th. And then after school goes back, we got a couple of smaller events that we'll do at the pool. We're gonna have a senior pool night for the seniors. Worked with David Kenner to set aside a date for the rising seniors to have a night. I think the following week we're gonna try that doggy splash day that we wanted to do last summer, just ran out of time. I want that to be kind of the last thing we do up there. So we can have time to get all the hair out of the room. And going back to the 4th, right, the park was packed. We had a good turnout. Fireworks were awesome. I've seen a lot of people in the park, over the years, but where they were set up, man, they got there early just to get a spot for the show. I mean, people were just set out on blankets in the most obscure areas. I mean, they weren't all right in front of the stage listening to the DJ. They were scattered and had tents set up and just picnicking. And I went through it when I was there until 2 o'clock, and I went back at 6. It was crowded. Just hanging out, enjoying the park, what you want to see. As far as pool operations, attendance is up. I don't have numbers to show you. I will probably, maybe at the August meeting, I might have a good summer analysis, but definitely at the September meeting, I'll have a good review of how we did as far as the revenues and costs and all that. But just by looking at it, our numbers are way up. I think it's the 4th of July that we had almost 500 people come to the pool. I mean, it was like $4.95 or something, $4.90.
Wow.
It was wild. And that's what it's going to take to kind of keep that thing going. In my opinion, we've got to get more people using it, and we have. We're taking our summer camp kids up there at 2 o'clock every day. I think just the view of a lot of people using it encourages more people to want to use it. Aquafit, the Aquafit classes, we're averaging probably 20, 25 people for that. And that's popular and it's fun. It's working. And then I believe it's July the 24th, whatever that Monday is, close to there. That's when we'll start flag football registrations. We are going to try to bring back a cheerleading program to go along with that. We've pulled out our old pom-poms. I think we've got enough to get one started. Now, what kind of participation we have for that, I don't know. But, from what I've heard, the reason it kind of fell off was just due to a lack of coaches, volunteers to lead these squads. So, I told y'all from the beginning I wasn't afraid to try things, and so we're going to try to bring that back because I feel like, we do have pretty decent participation in flag football from girls, but It's, you know, the majority, the overwhelming majority is boys, and other than that, we don't really have anything for the girls, so want to try to offer that and see where that goes. And I've got, you know, some good connections with cheerleading coaches. My wife's the assistant coach out there in Cherokee, so. And Allie June's the head coach, so they've given me all sorts of little cheers that if I can just hear. You can volunteer, teach your kids this chant. Here's this. I've got a lot of resources from them that can help get that program started. So, as far as the new business, the dog park, it's pretty ready. It's ready. All we got to do is throw signs up, which will take an hour. It won't be next week. We'll sit down and hammer out a couple of last specifics on processes and policies. But I'm hoping to have that thing open the week after next. Kind of my goal. And then at some point next month, we may have some kind of ceremony with the foundation that gave us the money to build it. But until then, we want to get that thing open as soon as we can. So that's coming. All the key cards, and they're working properly. We figured out how to code those. And then lastly on the agenda, city picnic on July 25th. Hope you all can make it. It'll be 5:30 to 8:30. We'll have, that's for all the employees, all the board members, just come out. We're going to have it, we'll feed everybody. Got a few small prizes, give away to, randomly to some of the employees, but more just to see some new faces. We got a lot of new faces in town. So we're trying to, again, bring that back. We've not had that in several years.
What time are you doing that?
5:30 to 8:30. So you'll be at the city pool. Bring your family, bring your kids, let them swim. Other than that, I'm frazzled. Last week was madhouse with 4th of July. We had 3 different events going, and then planning for this week. It's lining lunches up, volunteers up, activities, schedules. I mean, this summer camp is quite the undertaking. We've got 64 kids. We've got them from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Honestly, it's worked out better than I imagined. I was expecting more. Thankfully, we didn't get what I was expecting, because with what we've got, 60 to 70 is probably just the right number. Special thanks to the 4-H club. You know, what we've got is we're breaking them up into 3 groups. 4-H, and we got 3 different stations. We got a 4-H station, a games station, and an arts and crafts. And so the 4-H club is completely handling one station, and they're doing some awesome things. They did like some kind of food program yesterday. They did identifying certain types of trees and bushes and flowers. They had their pelts and different animal scat they were showing today, and skulls of different animals. Tomorrow they're bringing the livestock out. So that one's really cool, and the fact that they're just handling that one station is just such a blessing. We've got good volunteers and staff members running games. We're doing a lot of art and painting. We bought some like little terracotta planting pots, $1 a piece, and letting the kids plant those and send them home. The YMCA. Now, the lunch was my biggest concern, feeding all these campers and staff. We bought pizza yesterday. We're going to do that again on Friday. Get Subway tomorrow, and Little Caesars and Subway has been great. They've donated a
You do
lot.
Subway up here on the highway?
Mhm.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they've helped us out tremendously. But the biggest boom is the Brighter Horizons YMCA. I didn't think about getting with them until last Wednesday, and I called out there. And they said, "Yeah, if you can get them out here, we'll feed them."
Wow.
And so I scrambled and got us a school bus lined up, and so we're taking them out in 2 waves. Today we took them out there. Didn't cost a dime, except $30 for the school bus. I mean, and they fed 64 kids a 5-component meal with protein, a vegetable, a fruit, a dairy, and a dessert. I mean, and they get grant money back for every child they feed that's under, say, 18. So it's a win-win. They get kind of exposure to some of the kids that maybe I'll get my little speech out there. You know, this is a good program. You ought to talk to your parents about. If you want to come out here after school for their program, you know, by all means, I encourage it. And we're going to do that again on Thursday. So
I'll be here.
it's just, I don't know. Things just, with this camp fell into place.
Yeah.
And worked out really, really well. Smiley's been awesome. He's had some great games planned, activities planned. He's kind of coordinating all the volunteers and campers and showing them where they need to go. So kudos to him. He's been out in that hot sun for 8-9 hours the past couple of days. And, really just kicking. So great job by him. Anything I'm missing?
I don't think so, other than, I think this fall, after the summer winds down, we're looking at having a volleyball league in the fall. When we had that beach tournament a few weeks ago with like 5 teams, but all of them kind of mentioned, hey, we'll do something in the fall.
Mention the beach tournament.
And we had 5 or 6 teams for the beach tournament, and they all had a blast. And they all asked about doing something in the fall, and knew we wanted to do something in the fall, just didn't know what that was. So we've
kind of figured out a way to run it to where it's almost self-sustaining. It does not cost really anything. I mean, as long as we have the boundary lines or something set out, it doesn't require a referee or a staff member to be on site at all times. I mean, as long as they got a ball and a schedule, they can go out and play. Just giving them that opportunity. So a little work on the front end, but that should be a very easy, cheap, self-sustaining program that utilizes a aspect of that park that we don't really use a whole lot. So, yeah.
I think it's it.
So, yeah, I hope people's had fun, because it's been a lot of work this summer. But I'm happy to do it. I'm proud that we've got good things going. Now we'll try to keep some kind of momentum going into the fall and still have some good things. But once school goes back, you have to slow down a little bit. But we'll still have some good, good programs to keep us busy and keep the community involved. Other than that, that's about all I've got.
I guess we'll go ahead.
adjourn.
I'll second.